guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new segment or type of video where I talk about K-pop. As you guys may know, for a really long time now, the main focus on my channel has been on K-beauty, whether that be skincare and or makeup. But with that love for K-beauty also came a true passion and appreciation for K-pop, as well, as you could probably tell by my background here. And I also started to get a lot of questions, mostly by my family and close friends, as to why the sudden interest in this genre. And my initial response to that was always, it is such a fascinating industry, and it truly is. Contrary to popular belief by my friends and family, it is not just about the pretty faces, even though who am I kidding? Of course I have my biases and my bias records within each group, but it is mostly also about the industry as a whole. I am someone who is very passionate about the performing arts and the entertainment industry altogether. You know, I danced for most of my life, like literally you name it, I've taken a class for it, including belly dancing, African, jazz, tap, ballet, flamenco, which I did for years, and hip hop as well. So I'm not kidding, you name it, I've taken a class for it. I love dance and performing, but I also love the production aspect. I love staging, and you know, I just love that, and that is something that I could really appreciate about K-pop, because for K-pop, how do I put it? It is not just about a song or a music video. It really is about a concept. And everything ties together. The staging for the comeback stage, the music video, you know, the storylines that the music video has, the feeling within the song, even sometimes the vision or line distribution. I don't know, everything is just so well thought out, and like I said, it's not just about a song or music video or a stage, it's the entire concept around it, and that is truly fascinating and something to be appreciated. So without getting too deep, because I could talk about that for hours, the intended format for these videos is going to be my take or understanding slash analysis on new comebacks and or debuts, whatever the occasion calls for. I'll be discussing the song and accompanying music video. I'll be scoring them on a scale of 1 to 5 each, and then I'll be combining the scores for an overall total, kind of similar to what Batmocha and Happy used to do when they used to do reactions, but without the reaction part, because I love some reaction channels out there. That's just not the route I'm going to be taking. So with all of that being said, who better to begin with than where it all began for me? Big Bang. Alright, so quickly, for those of you who don't know, lately anytime any YG artist has been coming back, they usually come back with more than one title track at the same time, so that means more than one music video release on the same day. And this time Big Bang came back with 2, so they have Last Dance, which is a slower song, and then Fxxk It, which, as you could probably imagine, is a more upbeat, cheery song. So I'm gonna start with Last Dance because that's the first one that I saw. And when I heard the title to this song, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a tearjerker, because this is a very emotional comeback, not only for Big Bang but also for VIPs, which is the fandom name. One, because Big Bang had not come back in a really long time. I believe it was maybe a little over a year or so. And 2, this is going to be the last time they will be together as a 5-member group for a very long time, because they have their mandatory military enlistments coming up, starting with Top, which I believe he is going to be enlisting in January. So very soon. And you know, you could feel all that emotion within the title of the song. But once I started to listen to the song, it actually wasn't that sad. It has a very slow tempo, but at the same time, a kind of slightly upbeat and very dream-like melody, which I think complements the lyrics very well, because in the lyrics they're kind of reminiscing about the past, but also describing their growth while still holding on to that moment in the present, if that makes any sense. So I think that that upbeat, dreamy melody really complements and goes well with the lyrics, if that makes any sense. And overall, the song doesn't give that depressing, sinking feeling that I thought it was gonna give. So I really, really like this song. Another thing I love about this song is that we get the treat of hearing all 5 members sing, including GD and Top, which does not happen often, and most of the song is sung with the exception of the last verses, which are rapped by Top. But there is just something about hearing Top sing that kind of really gets to you, because it's such a husky voice, and like I said, the song is full of so much emotion, even though it's that kind of happy sadness, reminiscing, dreamy. I don't know how to describe it, but it's truly emotional and just overall beautiful. So for that reason, I am giving the song a 5. Moving on to the music video, the very first thing I'm gonna say is that I made the fatal error of watching this on my phone while I was laying down, and boy, did this make me dizzy. Like, I kid you not, this made me so dizzy. So I highly recommend that if you suffer from motion sickness or anything like that, that you sit down or stand up while you're watching this music video. Watch it on your computer if you can, because it's gonna make you dizzy. It is a beautiful music video nonetheless. It's very, how would I say, like, toned down, and I wouldn't have it any other way, because the song is so full of emotion that you don't need a flashy music video, but it is very crisp. And something that I noticed and I really liked is that each member has a different shade or color going on in their background. I don't know if it has any significance to it, but it's definitely something that I noticed and I really liked. Another thing I noticed was a kind of recurring theme within YG music videos lately, where it's this kind of post-apocalyptic world, where we saw it in Blackpink's Stay, and also in, I also think it was kind of like that in iKON's What's Wrong, where it's like disheveled buildings and paper flying everywhere, which kind of worries me, because I'm like, do they have a recycling program going on? It's a lot of paper that's being wasted. But either way, you know, I was kind of wondering as well if they were using the same sets and locations as Blackpink's Stay music video, because I noticed a lot of similarities, like the open field where the girls are standing and the color cannons are shooting was kind of similar to where GD was. And then also you had Daesung's shots in front of the theater marquee, even though the girls' marquee was a little bit different. But it's kind of like the same vibe and feel in that set and location aspect, so I thought that was also interesting. But it is a beautiful music video to accompany a beautiful song. My only gripe with it is all the spinning, because it sounds stupid, but it made me so dizzy. I kid you not. That is the only issue I have with this music video. Other than that, it is beautiful. And for that tiny reason alone, I'm gonna give it a 4. So my overall score for Last Dance is a 9 out of 10. Up next is the second title track, Fxxk It, and like I said, this is definitely a more upbeat song. And you know what, the very beginning of the song, so like the very first hook, kind of reminded me of like a retro early 2000s R&B. I don't know if to place it there, but somewhere along those lines, it really threw me back, and I really liked it. It also has kind of those party anthem vibes, similar to We Like to Party, which is one of my favorite Big Bang songs. So it's very like chanty and joyful, and at this particular time, it's very comforting to hear that in their voices. Like, I think other VIPs out there will understand where I'm going with this. But I love to hear something so joyful coming out of them, you know, at this particular time. So I'm gonna keep it very short and sweet for this portion of the review, if you want to call it, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5 straight out of the gate, because it really does remind me of We Like to Party, and I love that song. And for the music video, I definitely think it echoes the vibes of the song itself. It is such a colorful music video, and I am not just talking about the hair, because oh my god, only G-Dragon could pull off lime green hair. Like, he could pull off any color hair. Like, how does he manage to do that? Every single hair color looks great on that man. Really? But like I said, it is a very colorful music video with a kind of green tone or shade or filter throughout the entire video. Everybody has different hair colors with the exception of Sungri, but he more than makes up for it with that shocking pink parka thing. It looks great. And once again, I really find it comforting that they look like they're having a great time, which is what we always expect from Big Bang. You know, something cheerful, goofy, you know, they're riding a 5-person tricycle. The overwhelming feeling and undertone of this music video and of the song is just fun, and that is exactly what I wanted to see from this comeback with Big Bang, and I'm glad we got that. So, with that being said, this music video also gets a 5. So the overall total score for Fxxk It is a 10 out of 10. And that wraps up this video. Let me know in a comment down below if you agree or disagree with me, but if you do, make sure that you're kind about it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and like always, all of my links will be down below so that we can stay connected. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so that you're notified every time I put out a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by, and until next time. Bye!
Hey, and I'm gonna get down. I love you. And I'm gonna get down. I love you. And I'm gonna get down.